Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? Well, you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan, basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the extreme.
Falls Count Anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Taking nothing away from Punk, an ECW World Champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty. And it won't be for the faint of heart.
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack, two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure of it.
A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of Extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time. Oh no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
Precision elbow strike.
And an elbow. Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. But as we all know, CM Punk is just built different. And when Punk has to, he can tap into something dangerous himself.
Punk never saw that coming.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Whoa.
Punk now with a quick go behind hammerlock. Drops his opponent with a massive line.
I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy.
All out of sorts. He won't see this coming at all.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the...
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Still fighting back. Look at him go. Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker. Ah, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow.
Whiplash, neck breaker.
And now trying all he can to fight out of this predicament.
A nasty rake of the eyes. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Go to sleep.
What happens next is anyone's guess. I can't wait to see. I'm really not sure why they've taken the fight to the stage here.
Yeah, I don't think anything good can come from this.
Sliding into the ring now.
Showing off his technical prowess, hammerlock, followed up with a lariat.
High rent district for CM Punk. Perched up top.
And nobody home on that one.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
Oh, that is doing whatever it takes.
Jack already inflicting offense on Punk. We know Cactus is only getting started.
Neck breaker.
Textbook.
Knee drop. Violent artistry, courtesy of Cactus Jack and CM Punk. That's what this bloodthirsty crowd clearly wanted. And now, that is exactly what they are getting. At both of these men's expenses, physically and mentally.
Brutality. A non-stop assault from Jack here.
This is Cactus Jack's violent MO. Just continuing to wear down Punk with complete disregard for his well-being.
Oh, my!
Counter by CM Punk. He'll find a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
But Punk has to push now.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
What's this? He's from the sky!
Lands the splash.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Placing him in the corner.
Punk now looking to reap the benefits of this dominance, dragging his opponent up onto the turnbuckles. High risk, high reward. You're damn right, the plunge. That could put Cactus Jack down for good.
Wasting no time. Into the cover. Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a violent match this was. CM Punk has to be feeling some kind of catharsis, making it through this and, most importantly, making it through Cactus Jack.
Well, Punk may have won the battle, but the thing about a sadist like Cactus Jack is that he has no problem soldiering on with the war.
Yeah, CM Punk and Cactus Jack just went through hell here. But we know for a fact that's where Cactus Jack feels most comfortable. Win or lose, Punk deserves to celebrate, but he should also watch his back from now on.
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends in matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime Rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. A special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you gonna back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm gonna do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man, bell to bell?
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now a takedown into a small package, tightly hooked.
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Starting to see the tolls of this match add up.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them in his back pocket to snare an unsuspecting rattlesnake.
He has truly gone to a different zone, you guys.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoist it up and backbreaker.
Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
CM Punk somehow managing to exceed Stone Cold's intensity. Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
Quick evasion from him there.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need 1 or 2 moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin beat most competitors handily? Yes! But to think he's also an echelon above first ballot Hall of Famers like Punk and Cena is a surefire way to be caught by surprise and suffer an embarrassing loss.
Shin breaker. Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the...
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, boom! GTS. Is it enough for Punk? Boom!
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
And hold on, look at this. Yeah, it looks like that cut him open.
Oh, the elbow connects. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk has Austin right where he wants him and is not letting up.
Whoa! Look at this. That is incredible. What a crossbody.
Throwing all cool. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and taps.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Looking to wrench the arm now, but popped in the mouth.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah, this is a level of intensity we do not often get to see.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Down with a GTS. Is there any air left in Austin?
These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. Punk and Austin showing no...
He wants to end this for the win. And the count stopped short of 2.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
Dragon Scream changer. Spinning kick to the gut. And Austin gets stopped in his tracks.
Brutal forearm. Beating down with a shovel.
It could be all over. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message. Relentlessly stomping away at his opponent.
Punk dodges out in time.
Bam! CM Punk has to turn this around. In a no-holds-barred scenario like this, things can quickly spiral for him. The kick right to the body.
Stalking in now. He could be looking to put him away.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
The God Sleep GTS from Punk.
Again? There is no way anyone can carry on after that.
Listen to this place. It's electric. This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Any and all momentum has been taken from Austin.
Punk laying into Austin with a chain of hits.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Thesz press and then
Thesz press, raining down right hands. Austin all but putting a lid on things with...
Stunner on the jaw.
Steve Austin's down. Could this be the end?
It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner, CM Punk, the best in the world, has stopped the Texas Rattlesnake.
But Austin did not go quietly. This was a no-holds-barred battle to remember. An iconic throwdown between two unruly troublemakers.
And we loved every second of it. Congratulations to CM Punk.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable. capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope. Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva la raza, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that, and Punk has shown he'll adapt when necessary. But at the end of the night in Chicago, only one of them will stand tall. CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Double underhook backbreaker.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
From the top.
And a reversal by Guerrero.
Taking him to the corner now.
Oh, look at this. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. And Guerrero wants back in the ring.
Taking flight.
Diving double axe handle. Again? He's making the climb again? I can't believe this.
Here we go. Crossbody from the top.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Two men that are the epitome of resilience. Punk and Eddie always fight with everything until that final bell.
This is going to be as much a psychological match as it is a physical one. I'm sure Eddie is looking to lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory here, but I can guarantee that Punk can plan for that.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here. Hard punch.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True to his in-ring
form, it shows Punk's a diligent planner when it comes to in-ring competition. He could have rushed his way into WWE and challenged Eddie again, but who knows how Punk would have performed with less time learning his craft. Now, he's the best in the world, and he's ready to show Latino Heat everything he's got. Take off!
Oh, high impact! Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off. Oh, yeah, from the top. Elbow drop connects.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Butterfly backbreaker.
CM Punk has an in-ring
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. And he's looking for it again. Watch out.
splash.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. Guerrero's on his last breath.
From the top, body on body. Wow. And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here. Watch out. Uh-oh. Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
Misses the target.
Ooh.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops.
Hit on CM Punk. Shoulder shoots up before 2.
Incredible resilience this deep into the match.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana. CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Incoming!
Wow! Cross body!
He's going back for more. How much stamina does he have? And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back nails the GTS. Will that sew this up for Punk?
From the top, double axe handle connects. And another climb. He's making a statement here.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Flying elbow drop. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Go to sleep. Come on, that has to be enough.
Look out. Big height, bigger impact. And CM Punk is in control.
Eddie needs to start reacting quicker.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk. Two men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Oh.
Oh, what a high kick.
Point of the knee used to great effect.
By the look of them, you can tell they're fighting through the pain right now.
And when your midsection is in pain, it radiates throughout your whole body.
Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
top here.
Lift off. Using the arm like a billy club.
Referee in the way. And just got caught with that DDT. Catching a drop kick.
Measured kick to the vertebrae. Latino Heat bringing a bit of a simmer to CM Punk as he starts to register some attacks.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Climbing up the corner. With a high frog splash.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
No way Eddie's coming back from that.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Oh, stomping away.
Back and forth. This has been an absolute showcase of fighting spirit from Punk and Guerrero.
Fighting spirit or sheer stubbornness. Either way, everyone in the WWE Universe is hanging on every move here.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda.
And tapping out. Doesn't want to fight this pain anymore.
Punk looking to send Eddie to dreamland here. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Boom! GTS. Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Punk did it here in Chicago.
Here is your winner,
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You can just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now.
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that, to this point, has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. Now, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
COO, the next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, ladies and
CM Punk, Triple H, set for...
Down right into the schoolboy. Shoulders are down. Hold on.
Trying to steal one here. He cuts the pin attempt short.
Russian leg sweep.
And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age...
Let me stop you there, Cole. What about the opportunity for Triple H? So much is made of what CM Punk can accomplish this evening, but Triple H can be challenging for his 14th championship by the end of the night.
Well, that's very true, Wade, but if I were speaking for the average WWE fan, that wouldn't be this...
A slingshot cross body!
Completely tossing all caution to the wind.
Going for broke, and it paid off.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Caught the leg.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE Universe certainly sides with CM Punk.
It's because they can relate to him, Wade. Look at Triple H's head. A guy that looks like CM Punk doesn't belong in the ring with someone that looks like the King of Kings.
But look at CM Punk's career. The accolades have shown Triple H to be wrong. CM Punk is WrestleMania main event caliber, and literally the only thing standing in the way of that reality is Triple H, the COO of the company.
Both of these men considered master technicians in their own right. Triple H, of course, loves to play mind games, loves to get the psychological advantage over his opponent.
Absolutely. So if Punk has any chance of defeating the game tonight, he's going to need to tune all of that out, which is easier said.
Taking flight down with force.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Stalking from above.
Up high. Wow. Cross body. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Using every...
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. A bone-rattling knee.
And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product for everybody and to position the proper superstars as the face of WWE.
The authority just don't want CM Punk. That's the long and short of it.
It's a business decision. Not everyone can be the face of the company. Not everyone can be a part of WrestleMania, Corey.
But the man had a WWE Championship reign of 400...
Incoming!
All the way to the outside.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Holy, meet the barricade. Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit. The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, and Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed, never wanted to acknowledge his cult of personality. And now Punk is forcing the COO to take notice on our industry's biggest night of the year. Triple H gets back in the ring.
Time to play the game. Oh, what an axe handle. And the confidence in Punk is growing. He can feel Triple H fading.
Reversal from the game.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
And there's a good blow to the body. And here he is, heading back into the ring. Up high. The game, Triple H with a couple of punches, going to now reverse whip his opponent across the ring and deliver a knee to the face. And what's this manager looking for under the ring? She has no business down there.
Grabs the waist lock, but battling out now
From the opposition.
He turns it. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Turns that in his favor. Strong impact from Triple H. Kick gets caught. Dragon screw. Taking this fight back into the ring.
Jeez, that's going to leave a mark. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object, letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again.
Triple H with the pin, looking to end it. He gets the kick out after the one.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
And somehow Punk and Triple H still have enough left in the tank to keep this fight going.
They're two of the most stubborn men in the locker room. We're witnessing that firsthand right now. Oh, what a shot.
And the cerebral assassin taking pleasure in every attack he delivers. CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. What on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk! The plunge! Will that sew this up for Punk?
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Punk did it! Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista.
Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night, a full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
The following is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator. The WWE. Three men competing for the ultimate prize. survives. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against two greats after already dealing with Triple H?
Only one way to find out, and that's in this triple threat match. Orton and Batista had to be rooting for Triple H. We got a cover. Stopping the pin.
Timely intervention.
Nice sit-out powerbomb. You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly
Blast off! Oh, what a counter, knees! That'll buy you some valuable time. Uh-oh, this isn't gonna be pretty. All the way out. Suplex! And the champion doesn't want to be on the receiving end of that again. Nice sit-out powerbomb.
Picture-perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
And now the prime target is Batista, the 6-time world champion. CM Punk finds himself nice scoop roll up for the win. Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take?
And it has to be frustrating not getting a deep count at this point, but you...
Can he do it?
Oh, man, this could really come back to bite him in the end. Locks in the gut wrench.
Suplex!
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collector cups.
Polar opposite feelings at WWE headquarters when it comes to CM Punk. But if Punk can pull off the miracle tonight, he would become undeniable.
There's a reason why Stephanie and Triple H have made Orton the face of WWE. As her good friend JBL would say, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, it would look exactly like Randy Orton.
If Randy comes out on top in this match, that will settle the entire issue. He will be, without a doubt, the face of WWE.
He gets into the ring. And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He doesn't want to be cheered. He doesn't care. It's all about the title.
The animal is certainly still in Big Dave, and he's still upset with this not being a one-on-one contest, but he will take every advantage of the triple threat rules. Oh!
Batista is feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Whack! This is turning into Swanson Street.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called
face first. Setting up. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather.
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it will be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny, over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face, Randy Orton in many ways has almost become an afterthought.
It's hard to believe the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is an afterthought. But you guys are right.
Punches to the face. The steel chair, a classic for very good reason.
Can Batista fight back from this? Does he still have the animal in him? And it seems like his head might be the target here.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Got him where he wants him. Up and boom! Under the chair.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime.
First up top. All the way down to the floor.
Good God, just a disgust.
Driven under the steel.
That's gotta end things. How can anyone move after that?
Lift off through the air.
And connects.
However much you think that hurt,
From the top. You gotta be kidding me.
really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one.
And Randy Orton is stepping up.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
CM Punk.
Oh, we know what's coming.
A reversal. Well scouted. Not so fast. Hurricanrana.
Any two of these competitors is a recipe for...
Punk pepper his opponent with attacks. Uranagi in.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. And he has answers for Batista. Ouch.
Cinching in the arm wringer, and met with a right hand. Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex.
What could be under the ring that Orton is after?
And now that he's got that steel chair, watch out.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Into an Alabama slam. And he found an opening to fire back.
Maybe Orton's found a new...
Looking to put this one away here. And he stops the ref's count.
Hooked up. DDT.
Targeting the head, the neck. Just brutal.
Looking to take this superstar down swiftly and efficiently.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. What an axe handle.
Batista's being picked apart here.
CM Punk looking...
Uh-oh.
Batista able to counter. He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Now able to stop things, but will he gain command?
This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever throwing down like only they can. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent. CM Punk. Stopping the worst count there.
And he finds a way to eliminate. Batista looking to put this one to bed. Batista bomb!
We might see a new champion crown. Oh! Oh!
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Got to sleep.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Got it. No, just a two.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a guaranteed classic. A match we will be speaking about for years to come. Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Figure 4. Leg lock. Oh, not looking to win this right now. Just perched up top. Trying to find some leverage and opening, and Randy gets out of the hold.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Oh, and a chair shot delivered.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Hooked him up. High angle belly-to-back suplex.
Oh my word, that was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel.
Tossed back into the ring.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
And what's he looking for here?
Oh, he's about to leave his mark on. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Nails the GTS Championship.
He's going for the pin. The Viper wins it all. Orton defeats both Punk and Batista.
The winner of this match.
Three men competing for the ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against two greats after already dealing with Triple H?
Only one way to find out, and that's in this triple threat match. Orton and Batista had to be rooting for Triple H. They could have collusion on the mind right now, so CM Punk is in for the fight of his life. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Batista certainly being
The cover for the win.
breaking his own pin here. Not sure if that's wise of him at this point. Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
In the corner. We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match. Got them off their feet here. Power slam. Mind games in full effect from the Apex Predator.
Driven down. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Oh my gosh, what impact!
And he comes in under the ropes now. Strong kick! Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason. Oh, got the swinging neck breaker.
And Batista gets warded off. Taking their time. Oh, vertical suplex. Look at the power here. Absolutely incredible. Walking around the ring. Now with one arm. And a big question coming.
Got him right where he wants him.
Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
keeping a loss at bay for now.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt. Back into the ring here.
Oh, the animal on the receiving end. Unrelenting triple threat action.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Ooh, vicious kick to the spine.
This is what happens in a triple threat match. Might be time to regroup and let the other two duke it out for a bit. Rapid fire right hands.
The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collector shops.
Polar opposite feelings at WWE headquarters when it comes to CM Punk. But if Punk can pull off the miracle tonight, he would become undeniable.
There's a reason why Stephanie and Triple H have made Orton the face of WWE. As her good friend JBL would say, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, it will look exactly like Randy Orton.
If Randy comes out on top in this match, that will settle the entire issue. He will be, without a doubt, the face of WWE. And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it would be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny. Over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face, Randy Orton in many ways has almost become an afterthought.
It's hard to believe the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is an afterthought. But you guys were right.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Taking their time. Oh, vertical suplex. Look at the power here. Absolutely incredible. Walking around the ring. That with one arm. Oh, slingshot. Cross body. What a move.
That was absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed. A back suplex. And slides back into the ring.
Big elbow. Impressive awareness from him. Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
And clearly stooping low with that attack. This isn't going to be pretty. All the way out. Suplex. Moves from the ring to the outside.
Opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting too fancy here.
Big hammer connects.
Never wanted this triple threat match. Now making CM Punk suffer for it.
Set him up. Russian leg sweep. Orton playing mind games with the enemy.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Batista with the Batista.
And he's able to put an end to that submission.
Reorientating them in the corner here.
Back elbow.
Going in for the win here.
And only gets a 1 count.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
Looks like he's coming back in.
Randy Orton setting his opponent up, and this is just classic.
Look at this. This can't be good. Down with a powerbomb.
And maybe it's just too big of a hill for CM Punk to climb tonight.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down.
Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Not so fast. Hurricane. Now he's going to the top rope. To the sky. Piercing knee decimates the face. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Hooked him up. High angle belly and back suplex. And a well-executed move we just saw. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
GTS connects. This may be the challenger's moment.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
And that is exactly how a champion stays a champion.
And a cover. The Viper wins it all. Orton defeats both Punk and Batista.
The winner of this match is...
Three men competing for the ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against two greats after already dealing with Triple H?
Finds the roll-up. And he doesn't stay down for long.
Trying to make short order of things there.
You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been three titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk keep his title dreams alive in this one?
Caution's the name of the game for Punk. He already wrestled one match tonight, so he's the soft target. He has to duck and dodge and only go on the offensive when it's as safe as possible.
No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania. Look out! A slingshot cross body!
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
Turns the ties with a knee to the abdomen.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And a backbreaker.
Not looking good. In this position. Bang! Face first. There's no good way to land on the ring apron like that. The location has the least give out of the entire ring. Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
The steel chair does not get much more classic than that. That split him open and he's becoming a crimson mess now.
Using the chair with no caution at all. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well.
Landing on the chair hard.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts. Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps.
Get this back into the ring now. From the top. I don't know what they're looking for here.
He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
Oh, stomping down hard.
Painful attack focused on the chest.
Neck breaker. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
Looks like Batista got busted up on that one. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense. And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it would be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It was funny over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on.
First up top. Good Lord, taking flight. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
He gets back into the ring. Drop kick. And you can tell Punk is still feeling the effects of his match against Triple H. Kick right to the gut.
What's Batista gonna do here?
Now that'll do some. Batista trying to secure the win. Oof. Face first. Setting up. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want...
Orton! The champ might retain with that.
A kick out. Oh my God.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
Orton a bit dismayed, but we know the Viper is adept at remaining on the offensive. Climbered by the steps. That'll make you reassess some things. Now he's back into the ring.
And Batista wants more from his opponent.
Big clothesline. And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal perched up top? Knee drop.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. Can we have a new champ after that?
Punishing power slam. Batista is being taken full advantage.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. Oh, what an axe handle.
And this one is coming down to whose body can hang on the longest. CM Punk hoists his opponent.
The God of Sleep, GTS from Punk.
Are we about to see a title change here?
Makes a cover. He just might regret this decision.
Put everything behind that kick.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE, and if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stanford would be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight.
Any two of these competitors.
Is victory close? This could be it. This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Looking for the full Nelson. If they lock their hands, this one's over, but...
And reversing out, and a shot to the back of the neck. Never wanted this triple threat match, now making CM Punk suffer for it. The animal, so powerful, so dominant, Batista bomb!
Could that be enough to gain the title?
In control here with a swinging neckbreaker. Textbook. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever throwing shoulders down. Might be it for Batista. No, he gets the shoulder.
What will it take to end this? Because clearly that was not it.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. Oh, no, that's more than incidental contact.
Gets lifted into position.
Oh my God!
Pin attempt broken up.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Shoulders down. CM Punk might have him.
He's done it! CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
And the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
The Second City Saint is marching on Bourbon Street.
I'll say, Punk started his night by beating Triple H and has now ended it with a triumphant victory over Randy Orton and Batista. The road to the title does not get much harder than that.
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event? It's a hell of a start to this alternative timeline. In a world as absolutely chaotic as WWE, calling future shots is nearly impossible. You could win Money in the Bank, you call your shot for a match down the line, and then get taken out by injury. Your best friend might turn on you right as you're about to claim tag team gold. The best laid plans, at least in WWE, often go astray. But in 2015, something swept through WWE that I know would have piqued my interest. After capturing the United States Championship from Rusev at WrestleMania 31, John Cena would hold the US Open Challenge each week on Raw. Names like Sami Zayn, Big E, Rusev, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins all answered the call and gave it their best shot. With the history shared between myself and John, you're nuts if you think I wouldn't have accepted that challenge. I'd have waited a couple months, maybe with a slight hope that Cena would start to feel the fatigue that comes with weekly title defenses. But once summer hit, that's when I'd start getting ready. Like, say, July 27th, 2015, when the music for John Cena's opponent hits. What if that night? What if CM Punk walked through that curtain? Would I take another championship from a shell-shocked Cena? Or would my name join the rest of those who failed to take him down? It's up to you, really. Can John Cena turn back another challenge? Or will CM Punk be crowned the new United States champion? Create the moment that you want to last forever.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Week after week, John Cena has stood in that ring and
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, John Cena!
Cena defending the title against anyone, anytime, and tonight, it's CM Punk's time.
A lot of interesting competitors have answered Cena's open challenge over the past few months. But Punk coming out here might be his biggest showdown yet.
There's no might about it, Cole. This is the biggest challenge yet. And this one certainly feels more personal. Punk has always resented Cena, and for a time he had Cena's number with multiple victories against the franchise.
I think Punk might be a bit jealous of what John's been able to accomplish since winning the title at WrestleMania. Punk's never held the US title, and you know he'd like to win it and become an even better. Going for it!
What a crossbody!
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
The John Cena US Open Challenge has already given so many opportunities to up-and-coming talent in WWE. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, even Bad News Barrett.
All great competitors, no doubt, but none of those talents are on the level of CM Punk.
I'm right here, guys!
This is going to be a close con. Early cover for the title.
What is he thinking right now? Hopefully he does not regret it.
What a punch! CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, Tag Team champion, World champion. But he's never won the United States title. Guys, how much does CM Punk want this title tonight?
He craves the United States title, Cole. If you want to call yourself the best in the world, holding every title of note's a key indicator of the moniker. And you know Punk wants to add his name to the list of legends that have held the United States Championship over the last 3.5 decades.
But even a competitor, the level of CM Punk is subject to curses. We've often seen competitors who are one title shy of a Triple Crown or Grand Slam just get a mental block when it comes to getting the last title on the list. Punk from the heavens!
Punk's early advantage due to the element of surprise starting to slip away.
Heading to ringside now.
Boom!
Spinning heel kick. Whip back into the ring.
And he is directed into the corner. Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
CM Punk connects with that knee lift.
And a short clothesline. All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw.
Follows it up with that running bulldog. I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. I kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge. But
up high! Oh, just a flattening splash.
someone knows that if they want to hold gold at the end of the night, they have to pull out all the stops.
Cena now taking the brunt of the attack.
Punk's technical prowess is... Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, down with a GTS. The challenger is not holding back. Punk now with a quick dodge under and a Uranagi converts it.
Hides the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times. CM Punk.
Well-placed elbow.
Crucial counter there.
A quick roll out of the ring. He's clearly looking to regain his composure.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Makes the cover. Chance down. This one. Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, you can just tell that Punk's outthinking Cena right now. Boom.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Trading counters here.
Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and I've never seen a fighting champion quite like John Cena right now.
But you're right, Cole. Granting weekly...
Punk's had enough. He's quick escape from danger there.
Punk and Cena have to be digging down to their deepest reserves right now.
They look absolutely exhausted, but I don't think either one of them is near giving up yet. Punk dodges out in time.
So many times, the men who answered the open challenge have faced this exact situation where Cena turns on the heat, and Punk is no different.
And he's able to avoid that offense. Escape just in time.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana. Lands the elbow. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Go to sleep.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, an axe handle. Bang!
He's got something in mind. Thunderous clothesline.
Cena has no control here.
You've got to wonder what this does to John Cena's confidence.
Just like that, Cena gets intercepted.
Butterfly backbreaker.
Targeting a body part, working the arm. Ooh! Hooked up.
Indy counters. Cena might be able to start mounting something here.
This could be a good chance for Cena.
John Cena.
Attitude adjustment.
Consider your title dreams dashed after that.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
But Cena now can't take his foot off the gas. He was almost at the finish line.
We're seeing more offense directed toward the head.
A smart strategy in any situation. I don't even know if he knows where he is right now.
Probably not, considering the amount of damage. CM Punk looking to end things here. Down with a GTS.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back GTS connects.
We might see a new champion crowned.
And now propped up in the corner.
Short arm clothesline connects.
Punk connects with a knee to the jaw. Gonna turn this around.
And followed by a bulldog headlock.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk's hard-hitting offense has Cena off balance.
Punk avoids the attack. And backbreaker. Spiked by that DDT. devastating elbow strike.
But his torso continues to be the target here.
Yeah, it's going to be a takeoff. You got to be kidding me. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
An uninterrupted surge against Cena here.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk. Drops the elbow down hard.
Boom! He quickly slides into the ring. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count out.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
2. Kicks out, just kicked out.
We almost just had a new champion. Less than a second.
Sky high. Oh, big impact.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi.
Able to reach the ropes and break the hold. Oh, kick right to the back. Triangle armbar. Triangle's in.
And new U.S. champion CM Punk.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, CM Punk.
Gentlemen, I think this is the start of a whole new chapter for CM Punk. He is the new United States Champion.
Punk just outsmarted, outlasted, and outperformed Cena tonight.
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call, and answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was around for it. I also know exactly what my plan would have been at the start of 2016. Now, as you may recall, it was at the Royal Rumble that year where AJ Styles finally made his WWE debut.
The phenomenal one is here, AJ Styles.
It's one of those moments where it felt like time stood still. Everyone trying to come to grips with the fact that, yes, AJ Styles is now in WWE. His arrival opened the door for a litany of dream matches. And in that time, he's made many of them happen, battling top names brave enough to step up to him. And you better believe that if I was here, I would have walked to the ring that very first Raw after the Royal Rumble, and I would have set down the challenge. CM Punk, AJ Styles, WrestleMania 32. AJ and I have traveled many of the same roads in our respective careers, but unfortunately, they never led us to having a proper one-on-one matchup in WWE. I respect AJ. He's another wrestler that made his name his way.
Since 1998, this man has competed all over the world.
I earned the right to be here in the WWE.
Getting the chance to be his first WrestleMania opponent, it's too good to pass up. As usual, it's up to you. Do you want to prove to be the best, or is being phenomenal more to your speed? They don't want none? Oh, believe me, I want it all.
CM Punk, the best. And the time has come to finally answer the question of just who really is the best in the world. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the Second City Saint CM Punk, face-to-face in a WWE ring on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
Styles and Punk have traveled up and down the same takedown. Look at the crossface. It's cinched in. This could be over. CM looking to free the arm and does just that.
And into the collar and elbow.
And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles?
I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe it, and I fully expect both men to earn a main event spot at some point in the future. But right now, CM Punk and AJ Styles will have to settle for stealing the show this year.
Shining Wizard!
Got the knees up just in time. Oh, what an axe handle.
We are so lucky to be seeing CM Punk and AJ Styles facing off tonight. They have done battle in the past, crossing paths multiple times in the independent scene in the early 2000s.
Look out. Face first.
Setting up. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Beautiful. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty. AJ Styles has had a dream run in WWE thus far, but now he's perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Heading back into the ring now. And look at this.
And boom! Huge splash from up top.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Oh, man!
Big night for AJ Styles.
CM Punk from the top rope. All the way to the outside. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
And at this pace, Punk's not going to let Styles get his bearings anytime soon. Delivered into the barricade.
Into the barricade. Oh, foot just stomping down. Ooh. Oh, strong impact. Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Styles allowing the WWE Universe to revitalize his Bulldog mentality.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee.
The Slam GTS from Punk.
AJ is out. That's it.
2. And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
Here is your winner,
You can't deny that both Punk and Styles gave their all in this match. Truly, we just witnessed a match for the ages.
And while AJ was just as phenomenal as he claims to be, CM Punk put his foot down and made perfectly clear to both AJ and the entire WWE Universe that he truly is the best in the world.
An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision, but I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get to the front of the line to beat Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania 35.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand, leaning into the extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen, because as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top of the winner's podium and who will have to settle for a silver medal when I collide with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 35.
The man looking at the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight, CM Punk. The only gold medalist in WWE history. The wrestling machine. It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. Said he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world in Angle's final match. What a better place to do it than at WrestleMania.
Yeah, how could Kurt resist? Angle and Punk have never met in a ring before, but they are not...
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
And you can see him struggling to break this hold.
Able to free himself of the triangle.
Boom!
And wait, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. Easy. And now, if this can get slapped on, Punk might not be able to tolerate the pain.
Oh, look at this. Great move. Oh, let's break it up. It really feels like this match could come down to Punk's strikes and smarts versus Angle's technique and experience. Who do you give the edge to?
My gut says Kurt Angle, the man who has seen and done it all, but if Punk gets lucky and lands one good shot, it could give him...
From the top, double axe handle connects. This is a man possessed, going again.
Wants to finish this.
Here we go.
Oh, he lands hard. Oh!
Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle's ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is... Look out!
Wow! Cross body! Boom! Trying armbar. And he just just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
A quick roll out of the ring. He's clearly looking to regain his composure here.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Angle's having trouble dealing with the best in the world.
And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play Angle's game and be able to say that he beat him at it.
No, it's a sign of sportsmanship. It's like an olive branch being extended. Punk's allowing this match to be like a home game of sorts for Kurt.
Struck with a calf kick.
Can Angle withstand much more of this?
Punk is managing to out-wrestle Kurt freaking Angle. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out? A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Ouch.
Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match.
There's all this talk about the storybook.
CM Punk looking. Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
The best in the world is looking to put a legend out to pasture.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow. And no matter how we got here, this...
Triangle armbar. Triangle's in. Triangle's in. After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Look, that's it. The submission was just too much to handle.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
This was one to remember. Certainly a victory CM Punk will never forget. Forcing Kurt Angle to tap out to end his career with a loss here at the showcase of the Immortals.
A fitting end to an incredible career. Kurt leaves here a warrior who can hold his head high with pride. Angle gave so much to this industry, and we thank him for all he's done.
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer, Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
It all comes down to this: Hell in a Cell and WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link. And tonight, it will be the battleground for CM Punk and The Fiend.
Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone is in a more dangerous situation than CM Punk.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on The Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he can possibly figure out what The Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
And backbreaker. Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap. What impact! Right in the kisser. No mercy being shown to The Fiend here.
Punk fighting through the fear and putting a pounding on The Fiend.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already.
Oh, man!
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already. Oh my God, steel chair!
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone outside. Punk wants to prove he can overcome The Fiend without any help.
This has to be such an uneasy feeling for Punk right now. He's usually trying to outthink his opponents.
Yeah, but how in the world...
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Nails the GTS. That could ground Bray for good. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk Anaconda Vice tap out.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
I don't know how on earth Punk was able to do it, but he's standing victorious over The Fiend here tonight.
Yeah, but does he really think this will be the end of the nightmares? I think it's just the beginning.
That's a nightmare that can wait until Punk goes to bed tonight. For now, he's just happy to defeat this monster on the grandest stage of them all.
An honor to know him, to have worked with him, and to get one more chance to share the ring with him. Rest in power forever, Bray Wyatt. It's been quite the experience as the focal point of WWE 2K26 Showcase. We've revisited great wins, received a second chance at painful losses, created dream matches that I thought would forever elude me, and even attempted to provide a glimpse at what WWE would have looked like had I stayed. It's been a true privilege. Before we put a bow on it all, I'd like to ask Slingshot Technology for one final match. A match that lives as large as my biggest dreams. The opportunity to team with the best tag team partner in the world, my wife, AJ Lee. Three-time Divas champion, had WWE wrapped around her finger from the moment she arrived. Skilled in the ring and potent on the microphone.
The greatest Divas champion of all time. Me!
Remind you of anybody? She even dropped a pipe on of her own.
I have done more in 1 year than all of you have done in your entire collective careers.
A true revolutionary, AJ Lee deserves as much credit for the women's revolution and evolution as anyone, as she fought for every second of television time to lay the groundwork needed to push women's wrestling further than it had ever been before. And since she returned to WWE this past September,
AJ Lee! CM Punk's wife is here after a decade!
she's been helping remind everybody just how damn great she really is. Now, I'm sure there are people out there saying, but you've teamed with her before. And this is true, but that doesn't change the facts. And the facts are that anytime I get to team up with my wife, it's always a dream come true. Across the ring from us, I can only see WWE's resident it couple, The Miz and Maurice. Miz and I have had our issues through the years. That's hardly a secret. But while we don't see eye to eye on many things, I still appreciate what him and his wife have accomplished in their careers. And it would be an honor to attempt to take the it couple label off them and put it on two people who have proven to move the needle, CM Punk and AJ Lee. So let's close this showcase out in style. You've done incredible work to get this far, and now we'll let you choose how it all comes to an end. Miz and Maurice will want to turn in a performance so awesome that it stops us in our tracks. But let's be real here. This world belongs to punks like me and the missus.
Big-time tag team action underway here as CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz and Maurice.
Yes, and we're about to find out just who is the true ultimate power couple here in WWE.
Well, there's only one it couple, and no offense, but it's not Punk and AJ. The camera loves Miz and Maurice, and Miz and Maurice know that nothing looks better on camera than beating two of the best in the world.
Big-time tag team action underway here as CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz and Maurice.
Yes, and we're about to find out just who is the true ultimate power couple here in WWE.
Well, there's only one it couple, and no offense, but it's not Punk and AJ. The camera loves Miz and Maurice, and Miz and Maurice know that nothing looks better on camera than beating two of the best in the world.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. I believe CM Punk is jealous of The Miz.
Come on, Wade, jealous? Miz is a Grand Slam champion, sure, but Punk has accomplished even more in WWE.
We can compare resumes all day, Cole, but consider this. Everything Punk wanted to do, Miz did first. Miz joined the main roster first. Miz was the face of WWE first. Miz was doing the late-night talk show circuit first. Miz main evented WrestleMania first, and after tonight, Miz will have won their first intergender tag encounter.
A lot of variables at play in this intergender tag match. All four competitors have been subject to mixed tag rules before, where the men could only fight the men and vice versa. But tonight, intergender fighting is allowed.
And I know both Maurice and AJ Lee have that chip on their shoulder. Maurice has always looked down on CM Punk and would love nothing more than hurting the best in the world. And let's not forget that AJ Lee used to be general manager of Raw, where Miz was a constant nuisance. Now she can let her frustration out without any fear of professional retribution.
AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete again. Seems to have worked as she instantly reinserted herself into the main event scene.
That has to eat at Maurice a bit. Don't get me wrong, Maurice has had some major matches since her retirement, but the vast majority of them have been at the side of her husband. I wonder if we see Maurice put a bit more effort to take command of this match tonight to prove that she can get back to the top of the women's division all by herself.
And now is perhaps the time to do whatever you can to tag your partner. Punk now locks in that double under.
Hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out.
But counted now into a clothesline.
Maurice is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the Divas era.
That she was, Michael Cole. Maurice was the first woman to ever hold the Divas title on more than one occasion, and for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the women's division, she's a better diva too.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Able to parry that one.
Punk has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't respect The Miz or how he got his start in WWE.
Top rope! Totally missed that one.
Well, if you're going to be done like that, you better be just as tough.
I don't know if anyone is that tough. Manages to reverse it. A slap. She gets put in the corner.
Tag. And desperately trying to escape, but double axe handle connects.
He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two.
Right hand after right hand. This is ugly. Every strike more devastating than the last.
She manages to reverse it.
The list of accolades for Punk and AJ may be a smidge longer, their in-ring skills may be a smidge higher, but there's one aspect of this that the It couple has over their opponents tonight, and it's the most vital one: experience.
As much as it pains me to agree there, Wade, you're right. Miz and Maurice have stood in the ring against some of the top power couples in wrestling at some of the biggest PLEs in WWE history, including Royal...
Quick tag in the corner. Now some double team offense incoming. From the top rope. And unfortunately for the It couple, CM Punk and AJ Lee are completely in the...
there it is. Punk and AJ get the win.
Here are your winners, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
In what may be one of the most emotional wins of their collective careers, CM Punk and AJ Lee proved themselves tonight. For Lee, she proved she deserved to be back on top of the women's division after a long hiatus. For Punk, he proved he's the true face of WWE. And even though his biggest battles were on his own, and Punk famously said that he's not here to make friends, this industry is what gave him what matters most, his family.
CM Punk has had so many knives put in his back, so many acrimonious splits. When it comes to those who ride for Punk, he will stand by...
Truly, truly fantastic. Facing a litany of all-time WWE greats, crossing through time and space itself, testing out new technology, we've experienced a showcase like no other and had a huge part in how it all ended up. How does it feel? What are you even talking into? I'm not holding a microphone, man. You gamers are weird, you know that? The classics never get old. Seriously, though, you should be proud of what you've accomplished here. Showcase built its name on ideals of honor and legacy and tradition and greatness, and I think I did them all justice here today. When we honor the past, when we keep the names of legends alive long after they're gone, we show respect to them for their own journeys. And here in the WWE 2K26 Showcase, I know we did things a little differently. Hell, there's some people out there that choose to do a full gauntlet instead of taking it one step at a time. Insanity, but that's the point. We only get one go. And if you don't do it as authentically as possible, if you don't do it your way, then why even bother? I built my entire career on that approach. Some love it, some don't, but you can't win them all. And if you try, you will drive yourself crazy. So always do what's in your heart. Always. Thank you for letting me do the whole 2K Showcase a little differently. Thank you for always having my back. And thank you for showing that a true underground kid can one day be the most mainstream success, as long as they stay true to themselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dog waiting for me.
Microphone. Mic. Oh, my shit is on R. Save. Let me check and see if this shit works. Yo. Yo, but thank you if you watch this stream. I'ma clip these things into hold on, you can hit the echo in the background, my bad. But I'm gonna clip this into videos, every match into videos. Thank you again if you watched this. Anything else I want to say? Let me think. Yeah, I did it on easy mode. I just wanted to show like the unlockables and the cutscenes and all that stuff. I'm gonna have to skip the entrances because of copyright reasons, the music in the background. So they're for that. And yeah, just be on the lookout for some videos. Hold up. I posted Showcase Mania. Posted the JBL and the Rey Mysterio, the first two. So the next one should be the Randy Orton one. The Randy Orton WrestleMania 27. So I'm gonna be posting that probably right now when I'm done streaming. And I might post a few more tonight, and tomorrow I'm gonna try and post the rest. So yeah, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Your boy's out. Peace.